cold fear that ran through her in response to her father's words. What are they looking for? The man who had beaten her father had asked him over and over where it was, but her father had remained silent. Shawna had been too distressed during the interrogation to take notice, but now that her emotions were wearing thin, her mind began to pick things out.
I was contacted seasons ago by a collector of artifacts, a rich man. He made multiple offers to buy your mother's armlet, even threatened me once. I wouldn't sell.
He coughed, and she could see his shoulders slump with the statement.
I should have just sold.
He grew quiet, and Shawna's heart stopped beating with terror at the thought that he was dying. After a moment, though, his head struggled to rise once more. You knew this was coming?" she asked, ice running through her veins.
No,
he grunted, spitting blood onto the floor.
I didn't even know who the buyer was. I recognize these men, though. Their weapons, their accents. They're Galanians, dear. Imperial military.
Shawna's stomach tried to crawl to her feet. So, there's an army coming?
Doubtful, he said. These men are military, but they're no normal scouting party. They know what they're looking for. They knew where to find it. It means that someone powerful wants the armlet, Shawna. There weren't any higher officers among them, though, so there must be more of them around somewhere.
He sucked in a particularly painful breath and descended into a fit of wet coughing. Shawna wanted to rush to his side and wipe the blood from his face, but the ropes held her tight to the chair. "What do I do?" she asked.
"You have to get free," he breathed. "You have to run, Shawna. Take your mother's armlet and go."
"Take the armlet," she repeated, an irrational anger rising up in her. If the armlet was the catalyst for the destruction that currently surrounded them, why in all the gods' names would she take it with her?
"Yes,"
he hissed, struggling to hold back another coughing fit.
"There must be something important about it. It always gave your mother an odd feeling. She had dreams about it, Shawna. So did Lyra. You take that thing and run, dear. Don't let these bastards get their hands on it. If they find what they're looking for, then everyone here has died for nothing. Do you understand? Do you want Lyra and Anna to have died in vain?"
Shawna rocked back from her sister's names like a slap in the face, the sight of her younger sisters lying in a bloody heap flashing through her mind. Shawna hadn't seen either of her sisters cut down, but she had seen their bodies during the aftermath. Even now, the memory hollowed a hole in her chest and made it hard to breathe. "I understand," she said around the lump in her throat. "Where do I go?"
"Ferrolan," he coughed. "To your cousin. Warn the city, Shawna. Get word to the king."
Before she could reply, the door slammed violently open.
"I hate to bring more bad news, but unlucky for you shits, we need to move this little operation along," said the brigand as he strode into the room.
Now that her father had named them Galanians, Shawna thought she could see what he meant. This man had a hard look about him, but not the unkempt appearance of a bandit. His weapons were serviceable, and now that her mind was working, she realized that all of the men had been wearing the same type of chainmail. They might as well have been carrying a flag, and she had been too blind to see it.
"We don't know what you want,"
Shawna's father said. Her eyes shot to his, but he betrayed nothing in the look that passed between them. Shawna's body tensed as the Galanian approached her father. She wanted to scream, but something seized her voice before it could come out. The man smiled down at Dolland and pulled a long, thin dagger from his belt. Shawna's eyes couldn't leave the blade, even as the man spoke.